guys. So, we're gonna talk about success again. So, the thing is, guys, if you want to be successful, then you have to sacrifice that instant gratification, which is basically you have to sacrifice the present for the future. And that could mean a lot of things, based on what your goal is and what you're doing. But that could mean, sacrificing the parties today, sacrificing the family time today, sacrificing the watching TV, playing video games, hanging out with friends, going out drinking and, just sacrificing that present, instant gratification, that, fun today so you can be successful in the future. And that's some real shit. Like, if you're not willing to sacrifice the present, then it's going to be very difficult to be successful, because the more you come up, the more work you're going to have to do, the more you're going to have to work to maintain it, and even more you're going to work to expand that shit, to make it bigger. So it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort. So you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things. And the most difficult thing to sacrifice is time, because you have to sacrifice that fun times. And that's why most people aren't successful, because they aren't willing to sacrifice that time. And it's not even mostly the family time, it's basically the typical bullshit that you see, hanging out with friends, drinking out in pubs, getting fucking drunk on parties, chasing girls, just doing bullshit, every single weekend, getting high, getting drunk, taking drugs, playing video games all day and jacking off. That's, you gotta sacrifice that shit for the future if you want to be success, if you're really serious about success. Otherwise, it's not gonna fucking happen. Trust me, it's not going to happen. You have to put in multiple hours a day if you want to be successful. So you got to sacrifice that instant gratification. Because if you just look at the statistics, right? Most things that are good for you right now usually aren't good for you in the future, in the long term. So usually the things that are good in the short term aren't that good in the long term. And in reverse, the things that aren't good right now in this present moment, they are good for you long term. The same with the diet. That burger, it might be good right now, but it's not gonna help you out in the long term, because it's gonna be excess calories and you're gonna gain fat. The same with training, the same with steroids, for example. Steroids are probably going to be good for you now because you're going to gain all that muscle, you're going to get bigger, but it's not going to be good in the future because you're going to have all these health risks. Your organs are going to take a beating, and so on. Parties nowadays, parties today, drinking, taking drugs, all that bullshit. Today it might be good, it might be fun, it might be awesome, but in the long term, that's gonna fuck up your success. That's gonna fuck you up forever, guys. And I'm not saying you can't have fun. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you can never have fun, but I'm saying that to be successful, you have to sacrifice those present moments, that instant gratification for that delayed gratification. You just have to do that. No debate, you have to do that. If you want to be successful, if you're serious about success, then you have to do that. And if you're not serious, if you don't want it, if you just want to be an average guy with an average life and you're comfortable with that, that's great. Then just have fun, party, do whatever the fuck you want. And if you accept that, that's awesome. The problem is that people complain. People, they choose that bullshit lifestyle right now, and then because of that, they have the bullshit lifestyle later on. And then they fucking complain all their lives, and they blame everyone else for their fucking problems and their fucking life. And that's the biggest issue. People are not willing to put in the work, and then they complain how other people cheat, how other people, cut corners, and it's not true. It's because people that made it were willing to make those sacrifices that the people who didn't succeed just didn't want to make. So if you're serious about your goals, about success, then you just have to sacrifice that present moments, present fun, the fun today, the party today. You just have to sacrifice that for the future if you want to be successful, if you're serious about being successful. That's just what you have to do. To be great, to achieve greatness, you have to do what others won't, so then you can do what other people can't. So sacrifice that instant gratification for that future success. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you out. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.